Hello friends, welcome to our channel Live in Germany. First of all, thanks to all the subscribers and students and friends and Facebook admins and everybody who's actually giving a lot of input based on the first two videos to improve the content. And let's move on to the video. So today we're going to talk about the food items I already spoke about. So I'm not going to talk about each food items and going to make a list. I'm just going to give some tips and display the list on side of the video. So this list will also be available at the link below. It's also in the blog spot, but later at end of all the series you'll get an Excel sheet. You can print it out. And before I start, I just want 2-3 points which I want to say. So first thing about it is, whatever stuff you are going to pack, whatever powder you're going to pack, make sure if it is made at home, very good, but make sure it's packed very well. You get these aluminum foils, aluminum covers, which you can actually seal very nicely. So try to get them if possible, or find a way in order so that, because when they throw the bag in the airports, normally they do that also, it gets moved. So there's a chance the cover breaks and your masala powder comes out and it spoils the clothes. So try to insulate it or separate it from the clothes as much as possible. So my suggestion is put it in a good cover, aluminum pack if it is made at home. If bought privately, buy especially small packages, not like 1 kilogram, 500 grams. If possible, buy 50, 200, 250 gram size packages, which actually doesn't break. Even if they break, they don't give a lot of powder out and the smell doesn't spread so much. And I would suggest putting all the food items in a bigger cover, big polythene cover if possible. So even if something happens, it doesn't spread to your clothes. So you don't have the headache of actually cleaning after you're coming here. So just one advice. And if you're bringing something like a ghee or oil, which I'll talk about later, make sure that is very nicely packed in a good polythene package and a zip cover if possible. So if something happens, still it's intact and nothing happens. So my suggestion, this is my list. I'm not adding the last weights which I usually do before, because I'm pretty sure your mom and dad will be able to tell you what you need. I'm just going to pinpoint some items. So basically I'm from south, I've added the food items which I know, like my friends told me also. So if some of them are missing from your region, please don't be offended. So this is just an example. Please add, if you want to make contribution, add it in the comments so that everyone else can also use it. So first one is Maggi or Top Ramen, whichever is your brand of noodles. So the thing is, don't buy multiple packs of Maggi, because you get noodles also here nowadays in Indian stores or other stores. So just to survive, buy one big 6 or 8 pack which you might need in the initial days. So that's one suggestion. Next is spices. Don't go above 500 grams. I mean the spices you use for making biryani or something. So if you're someone who knows to make, then buy more. If you're trying the first time, don't waste a lot of thing on this, weight on this especially. Next is turmeric powder and chili powder and garam masala. Turmeric powder, buy enough but not like too much compared to chili powder, because that's what you use more. So whatever you buy, turmeric powder, buy in small packages. The thing with here is, although you will find something to put it airtight, sometimes the essence of the flavor leaves if you have a bigger cover and then you open it immediately. So make sure you buy everything in small. So next one is normal sambar, rasam powder or biryani powder, pulao powder for example. And then these are all the powders. You can also add chicken, mutton powder based on your taste and your cuisine. And very basic thing I would say is, please buy a packet of dal. It might sound crazy on the first days, it will really help. So buy a packet of dal, 500 grams or 1 kilogram, 2-3 packages, or even chickpeas you get here. But still, if you're somebody who eats regularly, please buy a small package. And next is pickle or any ready to eat items, like some rice powder which you mix with rice, or we have something in south called tokku. So you can actually mix it with rice and then eat it. And even you can use it to eat with chapati also. So if you have something like that, please buy it and make sure you load stuff of it for the initial days, for those especially who don't know to cook. So I had this problem, so I'm just suggesting that. Unless last two things is the ghee. You get ghee here, but I would suggest the ghee from India is really good quality. If you're making it home, it's even better. So make sure it's good packed and bring as much as you need. There is no restriction on that. And the next one is coconut oil. I know it sounds crazy, but if you're a person who likes to oil your hair once in a week, or even for eating purpose, a cooking purpose, still I would suggest buy a small thing from India. So it's very useful. So these are all the stuff. Apart from this, you can even bring curry leaves, dry the curry leaves in India and bring it here if possible, or even asafoetida, for example, or some kind of special ingredient which you use at home. So this is all the basic list. Give it to your mom, explain her. I'm sure she will add more to this list which you need better than me. So thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe, share it, download the list, make use of it. We have put some effort. And the next video we'll talk about what electronics you can actually bring and how to use it here. Thank you and bye bye.